Hey guys, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It is Thursday, March 28th. I hope you're holding strong in this new asset class that is cryptocurrencies. I have some very big news to share with you guys. This is, of course, not financial or investment advice. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Also, smash the like button. Guys, a lot of crypto adoption news, and this is, of course, a great sign for us who are invested and holding in this bear market in the early stages of this new market, guys. And we continue to see adoption slowly but surely, and we got some big ones here. So crypto gift cards can now be used for reservations on Airbnb. Many of you are aware of the Airbnb service where you can rent properties directly from the owners, and this is of course a global service. So digital gift cards and mobile phone refill provider Bitrefill has added an option to make Airbnb reservations with cryptocurrencies, and they tweeted about this where they said, finally, our most requested product is here. Rent your next Airbnb with crypto. And per the announcement, customers can now pay for their bookings with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dash, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. Funny enough that Dogecoin is in there. The card is technically a voucher product, meaning the customers purchase a US dollar equivalent for Airbnb with cryptocurrencies and subsequently receive a voucher code to use on the platform. As such, Airbnb itself does not accept or handle cryptocurrency. So it's not a direct transaction with crypto. It's indirect, but it is a move in the right direction, right? I think we have to take baby steps before we get to the full on crypto to crypto crypto direct transactions, right? Crawl before you walk, walk before you run. Currently, the service is only available in the United States for US residents and stays less than 28 days. Customers can purchase vouchers in $25, $50, or $100 increments. Bitrefill is a Sweden-based firm that provides crypto gift cards for a number of merchants, including Netflix, Hulu, eBay, Amazon, and others. Cryptos have been gradually entering the travel space. In February, Cointelegraph reported that Argentinian state public transport card SUBE, or SUBE, can now be topped up by using Bitcoin. The initiative is reportedly aimed to give people wider access to such a revolutionary technology as Bitcoin. So this is great news, and shout out to Bitrefill. Now, Canada, the city of Ontario, or the town, approves pilot program for paying property taxes with Bitcoin. This is big. We saw that go into effect in Ohio, the U.S. state, where you can pay both businesses and residents. Now, individuals can pay their taxes in crypto. Big adoption news, guys. It is happening. So let me give you the details. The Ontario town of Innisfil, Canada, is now running a pilot program which will enable residents to pay taxes with cryptos. The Innisfil Council noted to approve the program on March 27th. Per the CBC, Innisfil, in partnership with cryptocurrency payment processing project Coinberry Pay, will allow its residents to pay property taxes in Bitcoin, wherein the latter will convert cryptocurrencies to Canadian dollars and transfer payments to the town. The initiative may reportedly extend to support other cryptos such as Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple XRP at a later date. This is great news, guys. These are the important things that have to happen. They may not be Toronto or the entire city of Ontario, but it starts with a town, and then it grows from there, right? So you take these small wins, and the fact that they're doing this shows where we're headed, and bigger things are to come. But this is big news. Now, more adoption news. Japan, largest railway company JR East, considers accepting crypto for the whole nation. So as you guys know, crypto is widely popular in Japan. Bitcoin is considered a legal currency there. So Japan is very pro crypto. So is South Korea. So the fact that the folks there, or the railway company is looking to accept crypto is not far out there. It's just I'm hoping once they implement, neighboring countries look to do the same. So the Japanese crypto scene is developing at an exponential rate as a friendly crypto regulations are established. Banks begin to launch their own stablecoins, a slew of new Japanese crypto exchanges come into play, and so much more. The latest development to come out of the crypto-friendly nation is the East Japan Railway Company, JR East, who will soon enable Japanese commuters and tourists alike to pay for their journeys with a variety of cryptocurrencies and stablecoins. So according to the Japanese news program ANN News, the cloud and internet service provider IIJ, if that's what it says here, is collaborating with JR East to allow travelers to pay for train tickets with cryptocurrencies and stablecoins at station shops and kiosks. Talk about adoption, guys. It's happening because, it's one thing to invest in it, but the other aspect, the other end of the spectrum of businesses and these different being able to use it, you know what I mean? And businesses accepting it and different types of services, being able to pay for different types of services with crypto. So the two ends of this spectrum are being built out and coming together. And it's amazing to see it happening globally, not just in the United States. We got Japan, we got Canada, and many more. Now, moving ahead, Exchange KuCoin enables credit card purchases for crypto. So this is a pretty good update here. Singapore-based crypto exchange KuCoin has partnered with Israel-based payment processing company Simplex to let its users purchase crypto via credit card. The exchange has already added the service to its assets page, the announcement reports. Now users can purchase Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple XRP, Bitcoin Cash, ABC, and Litecoin, and for both dollars and euros. The service is reportedly available in more than 100 countries. So big update here, guys. And we've talked a lot about it actually, where, going back to the previous bull run, there weren't that many fiat on-ramps. So you can do bank transfers, use a credit card. It was more of you had to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum, but mostly Bitcoin, and use that to buy other altcoins. That is not the case now. You're seeing fiat pairing being added across the board, and that's going to eliminate a lot of roadblocks for when people want to invest in crypto, because they don't have to learn about the process of, I need to buy Bitcoin. They need to transfer it to another exchange or something and use it as a currency to buy other, and then figure out how many Satoshis and all that, right? That can be very tedious for new investors and people who are new to the market, who haven't taken the time to really study this. So the fiat on-ramps and the ability to pay with fiat is definitely important. So this is great. We got some Bitmain, guys. So we had talked a bit about this, about their new chips. So Bitmain plans to launch new 7nm chip miners ahead of the next Bitcoin halving. So the next Bitcoin halving is going to be big. It's going to be in May 2020. And, obviously we've seen historically the price of Bitcoin has increased because of the halving, where you guys know about the reduction of block rewards and so forth. So let me give you the details. Bitmain has been in a tough spot ever since the crypto winter began. The company needed to lay off a good portion of its employees, closing foreign offices, and also had a failed IPO application with HKEX. It's undergone some management changes. The company hopes that the next Bitcoin halving in May 2020 will boost the sales of its 7nm chip miners planned to launch by the end of this year. So it looks like they're trying to put out some more efficient mining chips and technology. According to SCMP, that was the case with the previous Bitcoin halving. This strategy paid off in 2016. Bitmain launched its Antminer S9 model just before the halving, and a year later, the S9 constituted 60% of all Bitcoin miner shipments. So I think we know where this is heading, and with the halving that's coming up for Bitcoin, I think it's going to be a significant one, and we'll probably see prices go higher. It could be the bull run will happen till next year. I don't know, it's hard to predict these things, obviously, but for certain, we can expect an impact on the price. Whether the bull run starts this year and, it just goes higher, and then, the halving pushes it even over the top. We'll have to wait and see. It could be, if the halving is happening in May 2020, maybe the bull run comes later, by the end of this year. Or maybe, it's February or March or April or something like that, right? It's hard to predict, but we can guesstimate, but we'll have to see how it plays out. But these folks are preparing. I'm personally accumulating, buying the dips, right? The prices are very low. And you guys know I hold a variety of crypto, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many more. So big things are ahead. Now, we got some Ripple news here. Shout out to Leonidas, who found this. After an announcement today, the 20th of March, Federal Bank Ltd is officially a Ripple partner. So they are an Indian bank. And they mentioned here, I guess it looks like some sort of announcement or document here where they talk about Federal Bank partners Ripple to accelerate cross-border remittances. Imitation under Regulation 30 pursuant to this isn't, it's not like proper English, but anyway, it may be because it was translated, but they are partnered with Ripple and they're based in India. So Ripple's network continues to grow, and we've talked a lot about this, where the bigger the network, the more potential for XRP to be used. Now, we've, of course, have to be realistic. Not every bank is going to use XRapid or XRP. It all depends on their need. But the fact that all Ripple's products, the product suite is integrated, that they can use the multi-hop feature and go to XRapid and use it. And of course, that benefits XRP from a price standpoint, from a volume standpoint. So great partnership and expansion news here. Now, Russian mining giant to tokenize Palladium. So Russian billionaire Vladimir Potanin, not to be confused with Putin, is planning to create crypto tokens backed by Palladium. So we're headed to the token economy, guys, and we've talked about it, and we're going to see precious metals and many different assets and so forth get tokenized. And look at what's happening here. So Potanin, who is the CEO of the Russian nickel and palladium mining and smelting company, MMC, I don't even want to pronounce the rest of that, plans to deploy cryptocurrency tokens for trading palladium through a Switzerland-based palladium fund, and wants to launch several digital platforms. So this is interesting. I don't think I need to go further, but everything's going to be tokenized, guys. That's where we're headed. Stocks, all precious metals, all this stuff. So crypto is here to stay, and that's why I always reiterate, this is a new asset class. A lot of people are missing that. They don't understand. People are so focused on one coin and infighting and this and that, and they're not realizing the bigger picture here. This is a new asset class that's going to be positioned the same way the stock market is, and it's going to include crypto and digital tokens, utility token, tokenized securities, asset-backed, tokens like this, backed by whatever gold, silver, whatever it is. That is where we're headed, and even real estate. And I had shared an example with you guys where a new real estate property in Manhattan, in New York City, had last year they did an ICO where I believe they sold part of the building, and it was issued via tokens. So that's where we're headed, guys. And that's the news. So, guys, what do you think about this? A lot of great adoption happening, and this is what we want to see. Once again, we're very early. We're the hodlers. We're lucky to be here early, recognize where we're headed, and adoption is going to start creeping up more, and the mass marketing is going to come. And, a lot of things are being held up by regulatory clarity. I think once the regulatory clarity is passed in many countries, especially in the United States, the floodgates are going to open. But we got to be patient. So hope you guys see where we're headed. But what do you think about this news? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. If you'd like to support the channel, check out my donation links, my Patreon group link in the description. Thank you for your support, and I'll talk to you all later.